Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the stream. And boy, today is the one day that was that song ever so pertinent. For those of you watching on YouTube rather than on live stream, I just played the Mega Man 10 Motherfucker Remix. This is a song that was made 10 years ago, 1 decade ago, because it was on April 6th, 2010, that I played Mega Man 10 on YouTube, way back when, on my original YouTube channel, Dark Side Phil. Not on the current channel, DSPGaming, but this game I played and, whooped my ass. I recorded it, uploaded it, and someone made the epic remix, the Mega Man 10 Motherfucker Mix. And at the very end of the song, I say, all right, guys, I don't know if you know this, but today's actually my birthday. So it was 10 years ago, on this very day, back in Connecticut, I was playing Mega Man 10. And then, 10 years later, here I am, on stream, still playing games with you guys. Resident Evil 3 Remake, concluding today, right? So pretty awesome that 10 years later, I'm still here doing it. And it was really awesome to listen to that song on the pre-stream because that's a decade reminiscing there, right? Pretty awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Today is April 6, 2020. Today, indeed, is my birthday. And it was actually kind of funny. I was just saying this to people on the pre-stream. Unlike usually when I have no idea how old I am. I know that sounds bad, but usually like this kind of stuff is like and not a big major focus or a thought for me. I don't really think about it. Before I did content creation, there were many years when I didn't even realize the day was my birthday, and it would be like my parents would call me or whatever and be like, oh, happy birthday. I'd be like, oh, shit, it's my birthday. But now that I'm a content creator, it's cool because we can hype it up. We can do special events around it and stuff. It's a pretty festive feeling. I like doing that. But anyway, yes, today is my 38th birthday. I am old as shit. I feel like an old, disgusting, worn-out leather boot covered in gum and gunk. Absolutely revolting. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm feeling excited for today. Here's why I'm feeling excited for today. A few reasons. First of all, today we're going to finish up Resident Evil 3 Remake. And I'm playing it on hardcore. Quite frankly, up to this point, I don't feel it's been that difficult except for the last boss fight, which was only difficult because it was a puzzle-style boss where you needed to know exactly the steps to take to beat the boss. Just soaking it with ammo wasn't enough to kill it. But outside of that, I really don't feel the game's been that tough, especially after playing Resident Evil 2 Remake last year on hardcore difficulty. That was, like, way harder than this. So I am having fun with it. I am looking forward to the conclusion. I hope I can beat it. What I'm hoping is I don't get stuck on bosses for super long today. If I remember correctly, we're nearing the end of the game. Probably we're in the final third of the game. So as long as the final bosses don't end up taking an hour each to beat, I think we'll beat it today. Worst case scenario, we don't have to beat it today. I do have one other day set aside this Thursday where we can continue on with Resident Evil 3 and check out that resistance mode if need be. Okay, so we'll see how things go today. Not in a super duper rush to beat the game. If I need extra time, we have it. So that's good. That's always a good feeling is take your time, enjoy it. Don't get crazy if you can't beat it because you have more time, right? I'm enjoying that we know we have more time later in the week, okay? But that's the main focus of my stream today, and I'm hoping that we can beat it, and I'm happy that people will be here on my birthday to share that experience with me. That's really cool. All right. Now, later tonight, on the late stream, I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, here's why this is special. First of all, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, when it's your actual birthday, apparently the game does a bunch of special stuff. Now, I don't know what. I honestly have no idea what to expect in the game. I don't know if there's like a birthday party, if there's food, if people give you presents, if there's special mini games. I have no idea because this is the first Animal Crossing I'm ever playing. All right. All I know is people have told me, yeah, you definitely want to play Animal Crossing on your real birthday because special stuff happens. So we rearranged the schedule here tonight. All right. In order to do that. All right. So let's see tonight how stuff goes. And also, of course, keep in mind, we're going to see everything that my wife has done in the game over the last week. I know she said there's been big advancement. There's more, I think there's more villagers who moved in. And she said that she's been designing new stuff in the town. I believe she put up like a second bridge and is working on expanding the town even more. So we'll see tonight. I'm very excited. In fact, she even told me that she built a special birthday surprise for me outside of my home on the island of Paw Print. That's what we call it, Paw Print Island. So we'll see tonight. That should be exciting. The late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. And during the course of the day, Kat's going to make me a birthday cake from scratch. Not a pre-bought mix or whatever. She's actually making me a birthday cake from scratch. And then I'm going to have a piece of that cake on the late stream to celebrate my birthday with all of you. So that should be pretty exciting. So we got a fun, challenging stream to start off things with Resident Evil 3. And then we're going to have a relaxing and chill, festive birthday stream later tonight with Animal Crossing. All right, so very exciting. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. And I agree with you. And Cephalols, he says, it's so nice that you have a wifey. Because his wifey. You have a wifey who games with you. I know, like, it's really awesome that we have very similar interests. And that we're able to share those experiences with each other. You know, it's really fun. I absolutely love the fact that, you know, we watch stuff together, we play stuff together, and we have a good time together. You know, really pretty awesome. It's a good life, trust me. It's a life to strive for. Because, man, my whole life I wanted something like this, and now I have it, and I'm so happy. So, yeah, it's going to be a great day, guys. It is. And all I can say is the best way to celebrate today, just be nice to people. Be nice to me. Be nice to others on the stream. Have a good, positive time, a festive, you know, time. Let's just have a good, fun, relaxing stream together. All right? That's really the most I could ask for is just everyone just have a good time. All right? Now, tomorrow is my day off from streaming. All right? I have to go grocery shopping in the morning. Oh, boy. You know how fun that's been. You know, getting up at the crack of dawn, going there around 8:30 in the morning to grocery shop before the store's empty. Outside of that, really, I think the only other thing is I think Jasper ran out of cat food. So at some point, I'm going to have to make a run to the pet store and buy him a new bag of food. But outside of that, there's nothing else really for me to do tomorrow. So I'm going to have a nice, relaxing day with my wife tomorrow. So you might be saying, geez, Phil, you're working all day on your birthday. That's not much of a celebration. I mean, fair enough, you're right. But tomorrow I'll be able to be home with my wife for most of the day. And in fact, we were looking at Disney Plus. And Disney Plus has a lot of new stuff on it, including a bunch of animal documentaries, new movies like Onward that just kind of were in theaters but failed because of the pandemic. And they're already on Disney Plus. So we're actually thinking maybe we'll have a day here where we kind of relax and watch stuff on Disney Plus together. Maybe watch some playthroughs together, you know? Should be a fun day regardless of the fact that you can't really go out to do much, right? So pretty cool. Tomorrow should be a fun day. I will be back on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will be continuing on with Neo 2. And Neo 2, we're in the midst of a major story mission with what appears to be is going to be an incredibly tough boss. This is a boss where I only fought him once at the very end of the tail end of my stream yesterday. And it seems like he has an insane amount of stamina. Like, he seriously could attack endlessly, which is ridiculous. But he did like an insane attack pattern against me. So I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to have to see how this fight goes round 2 on Wednesday. Okay? Then Wednesday night, Call of Duty Warzone. All right, my weekly Warzone stream, which you guys seem to enjoy. It's Battle Royale. Thursday, what it seems to me is going to happen is today we're either going to beat Resident Evil 3 or we're going to get close. So on Thursday's stream likely is going to be either the conclusion of Resident Evil 3 if I don't beat it today, or if I did beat it today, we're going to check out Resident Evil Resistance, which is the multiplayer mode of Resident Evil 3 that was added in as a package deal with the game because Resident Evil 3 sadly is quite short compared to Resident Evil 2 because it doesn't have 2 campaigns. If you remember, Resident Evil 2 had both a Leon side and a Claire side, so there was a reason to play the game twice because the campaigns were significantly different bosses, different plot lines. Resident Evil 3 is just one plot right through, so it's much shorter. It's only half as long, so they package in this multiplayer mode. Now, I don't know anything about this multiplayer mode. I've seen nothing of it. I know nothing of it. So that could be interesting to check that out on Thursday and see exactly what that is. So depending on how far we get in the game today, will determine what we do on Thursday. Okay? Thursday night, more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Friday is the premiere of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Very excited for this. Final Fantasy VII is a game that for me, I always felt was way overhyped. Although it's funny because, looking back at it, I really liked the combat. I thought the combat was very fun combat with the materia system and all that stuff that was implemented in it. And I really liked the music of the game. I did not like the plot. But the whole point of Final Fantasy VII Remake is to stretch out the game, to have more plot, to make better character development, which I thought was the weakest part of the game, that some of the characters weren't interesting enough, weren't fleshed out enough. Some of them were stereotypical and kind of boring, while others who were more interesting characters didn't get enough time. So it seems to me that's what they're doing with this game, is they're stretching it out so that everyone gets more time and you get a better overall experience with the plot. So part 1 is Midgar. We're going to start playing that on Friday, all right? And so that'll be the main gameplay stream on Friday. Friday night, I will attempt to play Throwback Street Fighter again for my weekly session. If you're wondering why I'm saying attempt to play, it's because last week we didn't have a very successful time. Last week the game was so screwed up that sadly I wasn't even able to like solidly play it. It was crashing constantly when I was trying to matchmake and play. So it was very disappointing in that regard. So here's hoping that it actually works this Friday night. Okay? I hope. We'll see. And then Saturday will be more Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Saturday night will be more Animal Crossing. Sunday, I'll probably go back to Neo 2, just to break things up for a bit and give a little bit of variety instead of Final Fantasy every single day. Sunday night will probably be my weekly throwback or not throwback, but my weekly Morrowind stream. And then on Monday, will probably be more Final Fantasy VII Remake and my weekly Minecraft chill stream. For those who were not here for Minecraft last night, which I know usually it's not Sunday nights, it's usually Monday nights, we made some pretty good progress. We were able to gather tons of resources, which is one of the points of what I'm doing now. I'm trying to gather a lot of resources for future projects. So I'm working on that, and we're going to continue with that next week, including, after gathering enough resources, a probable run to the Nether to try to make a Nether shortcut through the Nether so that I can actually have a shortcut through the overworld that does not involve me having to, travel a ridiculously long way. Papa Vera is trying to set up this Nether shortcut for me, and I think I should be able to do it if I follow his instructions, but at the same time I have no armor on my body and stuff. We're gonna have to see how it goes, but that should be a fun and interesting Minecraft stream for sure. Next Monday, okay? So that's the week of streaming lined up for you guys. I hope that sounds good to you. If anything changes, obviously we have the ability to change stuff on the fly, and I'll let you know if anything is changing. But in general, I think that's what we're going with. I hope that it sounds entertaining, and it should be a good week, a good positive week. I hope so. You guys have been so amazingly supportive and positive recently. I'm really appreciative of that, especially during a time that, number one, the world is really uncertain, and a lot of people are, just kind of on nerves end. I'll be honest, I'm kind of one of them. I've been talking to you guys about this, but I am really nervous about my parents because they're both at risk for infection of this worldwide pandemic. And for years I've been telling you guys about their health issues. It's one of the major reasons why I went to see them last year. And I am, in the back of my mind, it's bothering me constantly, like, what's going to happen? I hope they're safe. I hope they're going to stay healthy, And then on top of that, there's a lot of other stuff in my personal life going on behind the scenes as well that many of you know about. And it's a lot of stress going on behind the streams of the scene. Behind the scenes of the streams. I said that completely backwards. But coming to the streams recently has been a really fun and positive experience, even when you get a couple jerks who are trying to be bad actors and basically try to, derail the streams with negativity like they tried to do on yesterday's pre-stream. Well, to be able to veer it back to a positive direction and have fun and still have great streaming with all of you guys is amazing. The fact you guys have been so supportive on streams recently has been amazing. Thank you for that. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. And certainly, as I've said many times, I'll say it again, grateful for everything. And I'm certainly hopeful that my streams, because I try to keep positive, are a way to distract you guys from all of the very stressful stuff that's going on in real life right now, okay? All right, guys, so I'm trying to think. Outside of all of that, the only other thing that I want to mention before we move on, there's two things I want to mention before we move on to the next stage of the pre-stream, all right? First of all, Viewer's choice. The voting continues. There's about one more week where you guys will be able to vote on viewer's choice. If you don't know what that means, right now you guys are voting on games that are in a poll for a viewer's choice playthrough. In fact, 2 viewer's choice playthroughs, because the top 2 games in the poll are going to be played for viewer's choice. Okay? So check it out by typing !viewer's choice into the stream chat, or you can just wait about 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes or so, the link will be posted automatically in stream chat for you to follow. And please vote. One more week to vote. All right? So there you go. They're very nice. Okay? Now, lastly, thank you guys so much for all the support lately. We're on an unprecedented 16 vest streak. If you don't know what that means, maybe you're just tuning in for my birthday on a whim and you're like, oh, I don't know what the hell that means. We have a tips goal here on the stream that I strive to reach every stream. Not that I push it. I really only talk about it that much on pre-stream. And then after that, I just, give shout outs for people who contribute to it. But we have hit the tips goal 16 consecutive streams. That's insane. So if we hit it again today, the streak will continue. I will put on the vest. Don't ask me why the vest is so popular. All right. But here's something that I want to pose, since a lot of people I know will be here today for the birthday streams. All right. Here's something that I want to pose for you guys. Question. Interesting question. I know that the vest hype is a temporary thing. People really like it when I put on the vest. It's a gimmick. It's a meme, right? We even have an emote for it now. But this is not going to last forever. So my question to you guys is, what would you like to see once the vest kind of gets, the vest isn't special anymore. Right now it is. It's crazy that the streak is continuing. It's pretty insane when you really think about it. All right. And obviously, yes, if you guys want to keep seeing me put on the vest as a way of saying thank you for contributions, I will keep doing it. Fair enough, that will continue. I'm not going to just cut it off or stop it. But at one day, the vest streak is going to end. And the question is, once the vest streak ends, what would you guys like to see? You know what I mean? And it has to be something that has to be viable for a stream. And allow me to explain. Some people have said, why don't you put on your Yoshi outfit from Halloween last year, right? Why don't you put on the Sonic hat and stuff like that? Those things, sadly, are not viable because those things hinder my ability to stream. When you wear a big costume like that, it makes you sweat. And I can't even put on the headphones properly. And in general, I just can't game in a relaxed manner. The whole point of my streams is to relax, have a good time on stream, interacting and having fun. I can't really do that when I'm in a giant costume. Putting on the vest doesn't really hinder things that much. You see what I mean? And by the way, same thing goes kind of with the cowboy hat. At first, I thought that would be intrusive. But since I put it on a couple times on days when we've doubled the tips goal, I've now realized that it really isn't that intrusive. As long as I put my headphones around my ears or my neck and I pump up the volume, it pretty much is kind of it's very similar to just having the headphones on. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. But I can't put on a full costume and shit. That's crazy. All right? So, my question that I pose to you guys is, once the vest streak eventually runs out, which we know it's going to, there's no way it's going to last forever. We know that. All good things come to an end. But once the vest stream does, expire, what would be something else that you guys would like to see as a thank you for hitting a tips goal on a stream? All right, think about it. Again, it has to be something realistic and viable that would not hinder my ability to have a relaxing gameplay stream. Please think about it. All right? Okay? All right, we'll think about it. I see some people already tossing out suggestions. Please think about it. Share those suggestions with me. Okay? Fair enough? All right, so will we hit the vest goal today? I'm not sure, but taking a look, people have been contributing while I'm talking on pre-stream. I think we already hit it. I'm not even kidding you. I haven't even gotten to the second segment of pre-stream, and I think we already hit the vest goal for the stream. I'll let you know because we're going to update the leaderboard in a few minutes here. But I think we already did. So that might be the fastest we've ever hit it in the history of my streams. So that's pretty cool. And again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me here today on my birthday. And thank you for the support already. We'll see you in just a moment. Fair enough? All right. Really quickly, guys, let's get through the gratuitous plug segment. And then we'll get to shout out. I want to do shout outs. I want to talk with you guys and say thanks for your contributions. That's really what I'm looking forward to getting to. But, This is my work. I do have to do the necessary evil of gratuitous plugs, so please bear with me. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for over 11 years of allowing me to be a content creator. In fact, guys, I got something to show you. Today I am wearing my shirt from the Blues Festival in Chicago of 2009. Because it was my birthday, and today is a 10-year anniversary of my Mega Man 10 run, I just thought it would be a nice day to wear something nostalgic. So this is the shirt that I got in 2009 when I was in Chicago. I was vlogging with John Rambo when we were going through Chicago and looking at stuff. And I was there for a Street Fighter tournament, and I recorded the tournament. But also, you know, this is one of the souvenirs I got. And I usually wear this on a day or a video that's special. I felt today was a momentous occasion that I could wear the shirt. So pretty awesome. 11 years as a content creator. It was 11 years ago when I went to Chicago, right? So thank you guys for 11 awesome years of allowing me to be a content creator and share my daily gameplay experiences with all of you here on the internet live. I absolutely love what I do for a living. I am incredibly grateful because I'm one of the lucky people who gets to do what he loves for a living. Most people can't say that. And in addition, right now, in these very trying times, I'm also incredibly grateful that I still get to do this on a daily basis. A lot of people right now, because of this worldwide pandemic, are in a really bad situation. They're out of work, and I'm lucky enough that that's not the case, and I'm super duper grateful, guys, that I'm able to still be here and share my daily experiences with all of you. Thank you so much for that opportunity. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy that people still care after 11 years about things that I have to say and just having a good time with me. That is pretty damned amazing. A lot of people have come out and in the last few weeks have told me that they're very grateful that I keep doing what I'm doing despite the fact that I've had so many hardships and road bumps over the years, because it's, number one, it's inspirational to them, and number two, especially right now in a time of worldwide crisis, to have something to depend on, right? Something that you can watch and be entertained by, that, by the way, is free, is something very nice, and it makes them feel better. It helps them unplug from the stress of the real world and come and just hang out on my streams. And thank you for telling me that, because that makes me know that what I do is worthwhile and that I need to keep doing it, all right? So thank you for that opportunity every single day. Now, all that being said, today I am a live streamer. 6 days a week, full-time, I'm putting out fun gameplay streams for all of you. And I archive all of those streams over on my YouTube channel, DSPGaming. So you can check out those streams on demand when you get a chance, if you can't be here live. All right? Very different from the old model I used to do where I was a full-time YouTuber and all I did was throw videos on YouTube and it was all about views and ad revenue. Today, it's about crowdfunding. It's about you guys coming to the streams and contributing during the live streams. And those funds, you know, basically paying for everything I do. So thank you to those who come and hang out. Thank you to those who contribute live during the streams. And I would like to say, you know, thanks just in general for the general positivity that we've had on these streams for, you know, over a week now. It's been so amazing. Thank you for that. Now, I'm about to explain some of the ways that you can contribute if you would like to support the streams. However, I want to say something up front that is super important. Please understand that even though contributions absolutely keep stuff going around here, they are not mandatory. My streams are 100% free here on twitch.tv, and they always will be. I am perfectly happy just to be streaming and entertaining you guys and hanging out with you on a daily basis, period. That's why I'm here, because gaming is my passion. I made YouTube videos for 2.5 years before I ever monetized a single piece of gameplay, and I only did so after I lost my full-time office job unexpectedly. If I lost my ability to keep doing live streams full-time for a living, all right, I would still continue to stream in some limited capacity because I love it that much. I love what I do. That's why I'm here, not to make a buck. And I hope you guys understand that. Please understand, I don't want anyone to feel pressured to contribute, especially if you can't or times are tough. Don't feel like the odd man out. Don't feel like, man, I sound like I'm ungrateful if I don't contribute. That's not the case at all. Just come here, be positive, be nice to each other, have fun, enjoy the stream. That's what it's all about. But obviously, if you can contribute, if you'd like to go above and beyond just being a standard stream viewer, then by all means do. And let's talk about ways that you can. First of all, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. It's a monthly pledge campaign. You earn personal perks for pledging to it as a way of me saying thank you. All the information is there on the website, so I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I just want to say thank you to those who do contribute to my Patreon on a monthly basis, and thanks if you give it a look and consider it yourself. I have a Teespring store where I sell all kinds of fun merchandise. It's primarily shirts, but there's other stuff there like stickers and hoodies and mugs. Thank you to anyone who does actually, give a look to that and maybe consider buying something from it. Helps me out, and you get a cool collectible, so thanks for that. If you're here live on the stream, chances are you probably want to contribute considering, let's try that again. You probably want to consider contributing, saying words backwards again, in a way that will give you some recognition and some interaction with me. So if you either cheer with bits, or you subscribe to my channel, or you tip me today, I will give you a live thank you shout out on the stream in conjunction with that contribution. Now, please keep in mind, you must be in line with the rules of the stream, which means no insults, no ginormous derailing paragraphs or song lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're being positive and you're in line with the things that are expected on a positive gameplay stream, I'm definitely going to give you a shout out and thank you to anyone who does consider contributing. On the top of your screens, we've got a stream stats leaderboard. This is a leaderboard that I update periodically with things like the top cheerer of the day, as well as the top tipper of that stream. So it's a double way to get recognized, right? That's nice. But in addition to that, there's also leaderboards that are built into Twitch itself that track things like the top bits cheerer of the week, as well as the top subscription gifter of the week to the channel. Now, today is Monday. Per Twitch's criteria of how it judges things, today is the first day of the week. Twitch believes that Monday is the first day of the week. And in the United States, we actually say that Sunday is the first day of the week, but it is what it is. It's different depending on where you are in the world. So according to Twitch, Monday is the first day of the week. That means those leaderboards have reset to 0. So today, if you cheer or you gift a sub, you have a very strong chance of getting up on that leaderboard because it reset to 0 overnight. All right? So just throwing that out there. You want some extra recognition, cheering and gifting subs is a great way to do it. All right? But after going through all this, you might say to yourself, well, crap, Phil, that's a lot of ways to contribute, and I'm wondering what's the best way to contribute. Very matter of fact, guys, tipping me is the best way to contribute. Here's why. First of all, when you tip me, those funds can be immediately used for things that I need. For example, tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping, and like I said, I'm probably buying pet food for Jasper. Got to order out for food a couple times because of this pandemic. I'm not going to cook every single day, so there's one day I support local businesses. The funds go to that. Later this week, I got Final Fantasy VII Remake I'm going to be purchasing. I've got tax bills coming up. I've got utility bills coming up. And basically, that's what your tips help with. All right? Because I get those tips immediately. Those funds can immediately go to those things that it's needed for. All right? In addition, we've been doing the daily tip goals and the vest streak. So when you tip me, you're contributing towards that streak and continuing it on. Right? So that's 2 reasons why tipping is the best way to contribute. Now listen, I am not saying that the other methods of contribution, like cheering or subbing, etc., are bad. They're good. But those ways basically have a processing time or a lead time before I see any positive benefit from them. You see what I'm saying? While if you tip me, that's immediate positive benefit that I get right now that can help in the short term, while the other things are more long term. So I'm not looking to give horse in the mouth. If you would like to contribute in a way other than tipping, by all means, please do. Thanks very much, and you're still going to get a shout out for all of that. But tipping is the best way to help out. All right? So how do you tip? If you look below the stream, there's a tip jar button you can click on, or you can type exclamation point into the stream, exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That will bring up the link that you go to my PayPal tips page. On the PayPal tips page, you'll see many things, including the different levels of tips that will get you different pop-up messages on the stream with explanation there on the side. It should explain how it works. You should see different ways to contribute. You can either use a registered PayPal account if you have one, or you can use a debit or credit card, much like to make any other payment on the internet. If you don't see the option for debit or credit card, I strongly recommend you try to reload the site on a fully loaded desktop version of the site. On your mobile device, you may have an option to do that. If not, just jump on a desktop computer. And thank you for even considering tipping. All right? Now, time for a public service announcement, guys. All right? If you are a frequent stream attendee, if you are a positive contributor to the stream, whether just by being here or actually, tipping or anything else, I'm going to strongly recommend to you guys that you do some things to protect yourselves on the internet, because sadly there are people out there who are trying to basically prey on people like you and me. They look for your personal information so they can harass you online just because for some reason, to them, negatively affecting someone anonymously online is fun and somehow gives them some kind of validation. Don't ask me why, because I'm certainly not that kind of person. I like positive stuff. I want to put out a fun gameplay stream every day to make people smile, and then people tell me, wow, that was great, thanks, Phil. Not, oh, today I online harassed someone anonymously, and I basically made it miserable for them and their friends and family members by spamming them and doing prank calls and doing all kinds of nasty freaking stuff, right? I would never do that, and I would hope that you guys wouldn't either. Don't ask me why there's some people who actually think that this is, like, funny or fun, because I certainly don't think it is. But there are people out there like that. So the first thing I can recommend to all of you, turn off your direct messages on Twitch. Either set it up so that only people on your friends list can direct message you on Twitch, or just shut them off entirely. I'm going to be honest, the direct message system on Twitch is a cesspool, much like it is on YouTube. It's mostly used for spam and or scamming purposes. All right? I couldn't tell you how many people tell me on a daily basis, Phil, someone's harassing me through a direct message. They're trying to get my info, or they're telling me nasty things, insults about you. They're mad at me because I said something nice on the stream. Obviously, you don't want that. Turn off those direct messages. I'm telling you, it's a good thing. Now, in addition to that, please be diligent and careful about what you put on the internet. So many of us have social media accounts where we put out so much private information, like our friends and family members, where we like to hang out, where we work, our likes and dislikes. This is all information that can be mobilized against us on the internet in a very negative way, and you don't realize it because you're like, oh, I'm no one, right? I'm nobody. Who's going to try to come after me? Listen, I know from personal experience, the silliest little thing can be used against you. Be very careful about what you put on the internet. And in addition to that, if you're considering contributing on the stream today, I strongly recommend trying to not tie those contributions to your real life identity so that way no one can associate it with you and harass you online. Okay? So for example, let's say you're going to tip today. I strongly recommend you either tip anonymously or you make up a name that has absolutely nothing to do with your Twitch name or your social media presence. Certainly don't use your real name, but the least association you can have that be with your real life persona means the less chance someone can harass you online for doing it, right? So strongly recommend you do what you can to protect your identity. I want you guys to be safe, and I certainly hope that you will be, all right? That's why I do this PSA every single day. All right, guys. Now let's talk about the rules of the stream. I'm streaming on twitch.tv, and that means that I must abide by all rules and regulations of the said business. Therefore, please understand, I can't just say and do whatever I want on my streams. But in addition to that, I have my own sets of rules that I use to try to maintain a chill vibe here on my streams. And you may say, well, what does that mean? Well, the thing is, I want my streams to be a place where you guys can come and relax and have fun and kind of unplug from all those real-life stresses that we're having in the world right now. And trust me, with this worldwide pandemic, we are having a lot of real-life stresses. At this point, we're at, week 3? Out of a potential 6-week minimum lockdown in the United States, if not longer. And a lot of people now are starting to get stir crazy. All right. And I understand that. So please understand, I'm trying to make this stream a place where we can forget about that. Unplug from that crap. Have fun on my stream. Enjoy the distraction and have a good time with me. That being said, there's certain things, rules that I put in place that I actually feel make that happen. All right. There are certain things that I feel are too derailing to the streams that we should not bring up. For example, the topics of politics and religion are no-nos on my stream. In the 11 plus years I've been a content creator, I have found that politics and religion are just topics that get people really riled up and tend to arguing with each other live on the stream. All right? And I'm not saying that we can never talk about politics and religion in particular. If we're playing a game where there's a topic in the game that's political or has something to do with religious ties, that's different because that's on topic to what we're doing in the game. That's certainly allowed. But the last thing I want to do is be playing a game and turn back to the stream chat and I see people arguing about political parties and elections and this and that. That's not what my stream's about. All right? Never will be. You're never going to... Very rarely do I get up on a soapbox to talk about anything political or religious. And it's few and far between because I'm about relaxing and having fun with games. So please understand that. And please know it's against the rules to try to derail the stream with those topics. All right? In addition, I've now expanded this topic in the last few weeks because of this worldwide pandemic and in light of what's going on. We all know what's going on. All you got to do is turn on the news and be insanely bombarded with all the negative news about everything going on in the world and how bad everything is and blah, blah, blah. We know about it. So the last thing we need to do is take all that and put it onto the gameplay stream where people are trying to be distracted from all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's counterproductive to this stream to be talking about those topics. I'm not going to ban the outright discussion of the coronavirus on stream because sadly it is the biggest thing going on in the world for a while now. And, you know, that would be pretty dumb of me to say, oh yeah, don't talk about anything that's important. That's silly. But at the same time, please understand there are people coming to this stream for the very purpose of escaping that topic. They don't want to be bombarded. They're trying to relax and just take their mind off of it. So please don't derail the stream constantly talking about it. Fair enough? All right. Last but not least, guys, I am well aware that even in these trying times right now, in times when the world is in a crisis, there are actually people on the internet who on a daily basis literally just try to bully me, slander me, and defame me. They try to take things that happen on my streams and completely spin them out of context or turn them into something they're not for the sake of them getting controversy views, getting drama views on their content on YouTube. I know that sounds insane. You're telling me that this time of world crisis where most people are worried about their friends and family members, people have time for this. Yes, you want to know why? Because these people are not normal fucking people. These are immoral people. These are people whose priorities are completely skewed. In a lot of cases, I wouldn't be surprised if not everything's very rational upstairs, if you know what I mean. So that being said, I'm well aware that on a daily basis, there's nasty shit about me all over the internet that's untrue. There's nothing we can do about it. They're going to keep doing it. I don't have money to sue everyone for defamation, and I'm a positive content creator that focuses on putting daily fun gameplay experiences out for you guys. I'm not going to sit here in a legal battle with assholes trying to take their shit down off the internet on a daily basis. So that being said, please understand, we are well aware that this stuff exists. Well aware. All right? But bring it up on my streams is not allowed for two primary reasons. First of all, it's incredibly derailing. Oh, so-and-so just said this about you. Did you hear that, Phil? No, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm playing a game. I'm having fun with my audience. I don't give a crap what some, drama queen idiot trying to get drama views on YouTube said about me. Who gives a fuck about that loser who's completely just not relevant to anything, right? I don't want to know about it. In addition, when you do that on my stream and you bring up specific things like that, you derail the stream to the point where people might go and start checking it out and falling down the rabbit hole of toxicity, and we don't want that. We want people here to be having a good time. So please understand, that's why it is strictly not allowed on my streams. Please don't bring it up. Fair enough? All right. Now we can finally get to the shout-out segment, which I've been waiting for. All right, guys? Let's do this. So first of all, shout out to Mark C609 who did a 100-bit cheer, and he said, happy birthday to the legend Phil. Thank you very much, Mark C. The first I knew that was coming, the first cheer of the day. And thank you very much for the birthday sentiment. Sundance McGee did a 100-bit cheer. He says, happy birthday, Philly Wonka. Show that slice of cake the love and tenderness it deserves. Oh, I will. Trust me, especially if it's anywhere near as good as that cake that cat made me 2 years ago. Oh, God. That was the best cake I ever had, so we shall see. Later tonight, the birthday celebration during the Animal Crossing stream. I hope you guys will be here for that. All right, the OG Rascal did a 100-bit cheer. Says, happy birthday, Philip. Thank you, OG Rascal, for the cheer. I appreciate that. Joy DeCock is the first tipper of the day with a $2.30 tip, and he says, happy birthday, Philip. I didn't get you the figure, but instead I got you something better, so here's my gift to you, $2 to spend on whatever you want. Just don't spend it all at once. Well, sadly, Joy DeCock, you completely ruined my birthday. I was expecting that Wolverine action figure. You did not get it for me, and now I'm never going to forgive you. Just like the detractor meme says, right? All right, anyway, Joy DeCock, obviously, I'm completely kidding. That is a joke. Thank you very much for the very first tip of the day. I appreciate that. I know you're joking, too. And thank you for that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard there. Very nice. eMachine14 has resubscribed to the channel for 14 months. Thank you very much, eMachine14. Show Cow Zero has now subscribed for 1 straight year. Thank you, Show Cow Zero, for a year of support. Much appreciated. He says, great timing that my 1-year anniversary is actually on your birthday. Happy birthday, Phil. Thanks for all the memories. Yeah, thank you, Show Cow, for the year of support. And I hope that in this last year, there's been a lot of great and positive memories for you. Respergoo tipped me $20, which now becomes the biggest tip of the day. He says, happy birthday, dude. Keep on playing, man. Thank you very much, Respergoo. Let's update the leaderboard again. Because indeed, you are now the top tipper. Shit. There we go. Great. Thank you very much, Respergoo. Cold Zero is now a 101-bit cheerer, so that makes Cold Zero the top cheerer of the day. So hold on one second, let me get Cold Zero on the leaderboard. That is 101 bits. And he says, what day is today? It's Phil's birthday. What a day for a birthday. Let's all have some cake. Sounds good. Thank you, Cold Zero. I killed Phil. Tip me $1. And, this is disgusting. He says something about shit stains. So this is probably not really I killed Phil. This is someone who, in the last few days, has been tipping me like $1 at a time, but then says gross stuff on the stream to try to make me think that like stream regulars are doing gross stuff. Well, I don't believe this is really I killed Phil, because I don't think he would say something disgusting about shit stains. So I'm just gonna say thanks for the $1 tip and move on. Alrighty then. Rob the Comedian did a 95-bit cheer, and he said, happy birthday, DSP. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. Well, thank you very much, Rob the Comedian. I appreciate that support. It's good to hear that you like my stuff, and you've been watching for a while or listening for a while, however you may be doing it. And, we'll go from there. Very nice. Egg Gangster tipped me $1.30. Says, any word on why I'm banning? I emailed you, but you haven't responded. Well, Egg Gangster, quite frankly, I don't think I even saw an email from you. I'm serious. I don't think I saw an email from you asking to be unbanned. So what I would say is email me again, and in the subject line, say, Egg Gangster. That way I will definitely know it's from you. And if I don't see it, then I'll know that for some reason, maybe your emails are hitting my spam filter or something, because I don't remember seeing any kind of a request for unban from you. All right. Shout out to Rob, who tipped me $10 and says, Phil, it's your birthday. God bless you this day. Thank you very much, Rob. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope you're in good spirits over there. And I hope everything is well for you. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, Rob. I appreciate that. Okay. Oops. My screen scrolled way down. What happened here? M-Compute or Mick-Compute. I'm not sure how to say this. Took me $1.30 and says, keep being the strong pillar of good content that you are, Phil. Thank you, M-Compute. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's a compliment. Saying that, I'm putting out good content. Thank you for that. Wooded Foothills tipped me $5. Thank you, Wooded Foothills, for the tip. And he says, would you get riled up if someone told you that they really watch TV? Do you believe in any Whoa, let's try this again. Do you believe in any conspiratorial cyberspace theories? First of all, if someone told me they rarely watch TV, my question would be, what do you mean by that? Do you mean you don't watch actual television live broadcasted? Do you not have a television service? Because I don't either. I haven't had any cable TV since 2017. I got rid of it for a year there. I was using, what was it, the PlayStation View television service, and now that's going out of business. But now I have, Kat has Hulu and Disney Plus. So that's what we watch, Hulu and Disney Plus. That's it. So we'll watch some shows on Hulu every once in a while and some stuff on Disney Plus, and that's our on-demand stuff. And then, like I said, as of recently, we've actually been watching some game playthroughs on YouTube from various different content creators. That's our stuff. So we don't watch real TV. And quite frankly, I really don't watch much real television content either. Like some people have been asking me recently, oh, Phil, what shows have you been watching recently? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like I said, we've been watching game playthroughs, and 2 nights ago, we watched an elephant documentary on Disney Plus, which was really cool. It was really well done, learning about the lives of elephants. Yeah, I'm not really watching any active shows right now. I don't really give a shit about them. So, thank you, Wooded Foothills, for the $5 tip. I believe I did not add that to the tips total yet, did I? I don't think so. So, thank you very much, Wooded Foothills. Now, your second half of your question about internet conspiracy theories, all right? Hold on a second. We got trolls. Okay, here we go. Got rid of a troll. A dumb fuck troll. Who, by the way, is spouting complete misinformation. Complete dumbass. All right. Continuing on here. Oops. I misclicked. Snow Carl did a 50-bit cheer and says, "Happy birthday, Philip. In your B-Day spirit, could we get a positive emote, perhaps? It'd be great." I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you mean like an actual emote that says positive? The thing is, I am 100%, 100% filled up on emotes. We have no emote spots left. The one that I deleted, which was the Bottle Crunch emote, because I don't use bottled water anymore, was replaced with the Vest emote. So we have no emote spots. Now, if you guys think that there's an emote that you really don't like and you'd like to be completely removed, that's something we can do. All right, but you know, right now we are filled up 100%. There's no room for a positive emote. I would love to add one, or if you guys have suggestions of other emotes to add as well, I'm always open to suggestions. But that means we have to remove something. Okay? So think about it. If you guys are like, well, I really don't like this one, but I would like to see this next one. All right? So, for example, people are saying there's a Bob Ross emote. They're saying get rid of the Bob Ross emote. The glitch emote people don't like. Okay? Oh, fair enough. There's a couple suggestions. The Bob Ross emote and the glitch emote maybe are viable ones to be removed here. Okay? All right, sounds good. Those are good suggestions. If anyone wants to work on an emote for the channel, like for example, man, I have an idea for an emote, a positive emote or another one. You can always work on them. You can send them my way. You can post them on my forums, and I'll review them. I mean, it is all about the community interaction because I have no ability to do any kind of graphic design. I don't have any programs or anything to do it. I have no expertise in it. So anyone who wants to work on emote like that, by all means. All right? I agree, you know, there's some emotes that were pertinent at one point. Like the Bob Ross emote was pertinent because I had dressed up as Bob Ross for Halloween 2 years ago. And some people used it every once in a while. During Halloween this year, it was a cool one. But at this point, it's pretty much played out. I don't think we need the Bob Ross emote anymore, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fart Inhaler has tipped me $60 and says, "Happy birthday, Phil. I can't believe you're in your 70s already." Me either. Time flies, man. Let me tell you, when I walk and my balls are clacking against my knees, oh, man, it's a hard time. Anyway, thank you very much, Fart Inhaler, for a $60 tip. Guess what? That means we have hit the tips goal for the day. Like I said, I think this is the fastest we've hit a tips goal. So that means we're on a 17 vest streak, guys. Very nice. Now, obviously, we're still in pre-stream, but don't worry. I'll be wearing the vest for today's stream once we go to the regularly scheduled camera and everything. So, there you go. All right, continuing on here. Based Black Republican did a 100-bit cheer. Said it was pretty funny the other day when you banned PW Dubs. Well, the reason you're bringing it up is because you're a drama queen, and you're basically trying to, you know, stir up trouble. I don't think it was funny at all. I didn't want to ban him for posting up WrestleMania spoilers, but I immediately unbanned him when he apologized. So, there's no drama here. You're just an idiot. Congratulations on being a fucking idiot. Okay, continuing on. M Compute tipped me $5 again and says, hold on, all positivity to Phil. Thank you, M Compute, for the $5 tip. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and, oops. Let me add that to the tips total for the day. Rimlogger has resubscribed for 22 months and says, "Hey, Phil, hope everything's going well. Keep up the legacy, dude." Thank you, Rimlogger, for a very nice positive message and your ongoing support. I appreciate that. Cold Zero has cheered and says, "Is it okay if I invite sexy Latinas for your B-Day?" No, it is not. Unless you're inviting them to your place, that's different. But they're not allowed here. I'm sorry. They're completely banned. Soli99 has resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you very much, Soli. I appreciate that. 6 months of support. By the way, that earns you a new chat crown badge. 6 months is the gold crown. So congratulations on that. And thank you for the support. German Handicap did a 100-bit cheer and says, "That's all, folks." Well, I don't know what the hell that means, but thank you, German Handicap, for the cheer. Appreciate that. My Asian son tipped me $1.30 and says, "Happy birthday, Dad. Thanks again for adopting me." I did not adopt you. You have not been adopted whatsoever. But thank you very much for the $1.30 tip. I appreciate that. Let me add that to the total tips of the day. Okay. Oops. There we go. 11in tipped me $20 and says, happy birthday, Phil. Did you know Spain has implemented basic universal income? No, I did not know that. I don't follow European politics, that's for sure. I don't know anything about it. But thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. 11in. Thanks for the support. Elitidis has subscribed for 16 months and says, happy birthday. I've been watching you for 6 straight years now. It feels like a long journey. Thank you for all of the content throughout the years and the fond memories. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Elitidis, for 16 months of ongoing sub support. Alfred Aponte tipped me $4.20 and says, happy birthday. In your day, Phil, in your day, thanks always for being cordial with me, and really, when people give you a chance, you're a good guy. Well, thank you, Alfred Aponte. That sounds nice. That's a very nice compliment. And you're always nothing but nice on the streams. So, of course, I'm going to treat you with niceness on the streams, right? That's what it's all about. So, thank you very much, Alfred. Doodly Dread did 100-bit cheer. He says, happy 48th birthday. Stinky Felipe Brunello, Standanello Wolverino. All right. Thanks very much, Doodly Dread, for the 100-bit cheer. First Phil tipped me $20 and says, happy birthday, Phil. My work sent out an email today with the quote of, no one has become poor by giving, and Frank. I'm still banned from your channel. I don't think I will be unbanned, but I have a wonderful day regardless. Well, first, Phil, first of all, thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the inspirational quote. And I don't recall you particularly like contacting me about being unbanned. What I would say is, if you email me and put your name, First Phil, into the subject line and ask to be unbanned, I will review the case, see what's going on. Maybe it was a long time ago when you first sent this to me. I have no idea. I get the feeling a lot of people send me emails and I don't see them. So now I'm expecting one from 2 different people here on the stream. I'll be looking for your names in the subject lines. It's Egg Gangster and First Phil. Hopefully I get these emails and I can review them when I get a chance. All right? Thank you for the $20 tip, First Phil. Butt Bastard took me $1.30 asking about fan art with Resident Evil characters. You can always send me fan art if you'd like. You can post it on the forums. And I give it a look, and if it's good, I'll put it on the stream. All right, so thank you very much, Butt Bastard. Well, Morrissey came and tipped me $1.30 and says, I came to reach an unhappy birthday. Gee, thanks, Morrissey. A very merry unbirthday to you. Well, actually, I guess today is my real birthday, so it couldn't be my unbirthday. Well, anyway, thank you for the dollar tip, Morrissey. Let's see here. It's JC DOS, or DOS. Tip me $1 says, how epic would it be if you did not reach your tip goal tonight on your birthday? Me and my fellow detractors will be clapping tonight when you don't get it. So this guy is saying he thinks that tonight on my late birthday stream of Animal Crossing, I'm not going to hit my tips goal and the streak's going to end. Well, you know, it very might well be true. Like I said, I am insanely surprised that the streak is continuing. No lot. Like, I'm just like, I can't believe it. And look at this. I mean, this is my birthday, so obviously I knew a lot of people would be coming out today, but I didn't know that we'd hit the goal before we even started gameplay. Pretty crazy. So, thank you to everyone who's contributing right now. It's amazing. All right? But I don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, I literally said on this stream, all right, that I know for a fact that this cannot continue forever. And I'm asking for ideas on what you guys would like to see happen if and when, you know, the streak ends and you want to see something maybe different as a motivational thing instead of just the vest. So it is what it is, guys. You know, it might end tonight. This guy's very right. We'll see. I'm absolutely sure the detractors would be standing ovation clapping if I didn't hit the tip skull tonight. But that's life, right? Let's continue. Jasper Smelly Litterbox to me $4.20 says, please clean me. All right, I will clean that tonight. I'll suck up all the turds. Actually, I'll just dump the turds. Richie7 to me $4 and said, curious what brand is your vest? I think it's weatherproof. We looked this up last week. Hold on. First of all, thank you for the $4 tip. Let's update this. Let me take a look, actually. Gotta put it on anyway. Yeah. As silly as it sounds, it's called the Weatherproof Garment Company, and it says since 1948. Yeah, Weatherproof is the actual name of the company. So I don't know anything more about it than that, but that's the name of the vest company. Okay. All right, I'll be putting that on in a minute here. All right, let's now give a shout out to the people who've cheered so far today. Thank you to the following people. Snow Carl is currently in 9th place. Rob the Comedian is in 8th place. Dooley Dread is in 7th. German Handicap is actually, I take this back. These are all tied. So Snow Carl is in 9th. Rob the Comedian's in 8th. Then we have an insane tie between Mark C609, Sundance McGee, the OG Rascal, Base Black Republican, German Handicap, and Dooley Dread. And then in first place right now is Cold Zero. So thank all of you. So far, no one has gifted a sub to the channel. So therefore, I have nothing to call out there. All right. Jacket Thug did 102-bit cheer and says, how can I become a detractor? Well, you're on a good start. Having a name that's trying to be insulting, even though I don't really think it is. And asking silly, ridiculous questions like that, it's a good start. Trying to derail the stream is a good start. But, you know, generally just being a complete loser in life, having nothing to do but bring down others, in general, that's like the telltale sign of a detractor. So there you go. SDNX97 just to be $20. Says, happy birthday, Phil. Enjoy playing Resident Evil 3 and stay safe. Thank you very much. SDNX. SDNX. I can't say this guy's name for some reason. Thank you for the $20 tip. I appreciate that very much. Daddy Franklin tipped me $1. Says, why are you terrible with everyone? You're a mean person. Well, you're right. I mean, as you've seen on today's pre-stream, all I have done is constantly insult every single every person I've interacted with. It's like I can't control myself. It's like I have Tourette's or something. Every word out of my mouth is an insulting swear. I don't know what to do. I just can't. I can't help it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm absolutely sorry that I'm out of control. All right? I'm absolutely out of control. Alrighty then. Anyway, guys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for the pre-stream. Thank you so much for all the contributions so far. We've got the Vest streak continuing for 17 straight streams. I'm going to take a brief break to use the restroom. All right? When I come back from the restroom, we will continue on with Resident Evil 3 Remake. We're currently in the hospital. Jill is infected. Carlos is going to be searching the hospital for the scientist who apparently will have the cure so we can save Jill. By the way, Bookish Awkward just gifted a sub to PlayScrat's Nutty Adventure. So congratulations, PlayScrat's Nutty Adventure, and thank you, Bookish Awkward. Appreciate that. Someone, oh my God, excuse me. Someone in stream chat just asked me, have we ever sought out an alternate means of like a litter for Jasper? And they're suggesting that there's basically like a wood pellet litter that smells really good because it's like biodegradable and it's better. We did try actually 2 different kinds of litter for Jasper, and he doesn't like them. We tried one that was paper, and I think at one point there was one that was like wood. He will not use it. He's because when we adopted him, he was already years old, so he was used to using standard pellets. So because of that, he will not use other litter. He just wants regular litter. He will not use these pellets or anything. He just wants regular kitty litter. He hates it. So, it is what it is. All right, guys, let's take a short break. I'm going to use the restroom. And then when we come back, it's time for Resident Evil 3 to continue. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you being patient, and let's begin in just a moment. Thanks. See you in a sec.